things where it's just like, well, I guess this is what we're doing this week on Dark
This
Souls.
is my life.
it's it's funny how it just kind of lined up for those purposes. Um,
I mean,
but
it definitely it's kind of exciting because I'm sure people watching it were kind of looking forward to seeing this happen.
yeah,
So,
hi everyone, and welcome back to the best of all possible souls. It's me, Dia. I'm here with Derby, and we are joined once again by our fabulous co-host Trevor Strunk. Trevor, say hi.
hi Dia, hi Derby, hi audience. This is you're just talking about how this is going to be such an exciting
This is
episode.
gonna be a wild fucking ride. Because we have to go and fight the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. I don't think there's literally any other path open for us. I think
Yeah, it seems like that's what we have to do. I mean, did we go into the painted world? I guess we could go into that
we could do
painted world
that.
if we really
Yeah,
didn't want to do this.
but like, I mean, that where does that get us? It just gets us in the fucking painted world, which is
Also, I
starting
mean,
a whole new, thing rather than just doing it.
I would imagine the audience would be pretty frustrated if we if we were like, maybe we'll be fighting the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, or maybe we'll go over to the painted world, and
No,
just kind
we're
of
gonna
look
do
at
something
look at
else.
architecture for a little bit.
No, yeah.
No,
Um, though
slamming
I
your
have to
fists.
admit, like, Ashes of Ariandel is not exactly a slouch either. Like it pretty much throws you into the deep end right from the drop. So that's always you can only take refuge so much there. A fucking Yorm's head.
So big.
It's just so big. Fucking head so big. I had a friend in college, Black Liquid, or in high school. We've been friends. We've been friends since ninth grade, through college. But at one point in college, there was this girl we knew, and she had a big head. And she made him mad one day. She was like being like really shitty to him, and he just said, "Bitch, your head's so big, you could put a fruit basket on it, and people would still go, damn, your head's so big."
Oh my
Or damn, that
god.
bitch got a big head. It was great. It was just like,
That is the funniest thing you can say about someone's head.
and it was just like, okay, man.
Wow, that is
Um,
unbelievable. Just like absolutely shoot to kill right there.
yeah. Uh, Shout outs to at Black Liquid on Twitter. Go listen. He just put out a new album. He
Ooh,
just
all
did.
right.
He was just freestyling with Cool Keith on stage. I was just like,
Damn,
my man, you've been talking about this for 20 years, and
that's
then you did it.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. It was like, God, I've known him for over a quarter century. Fucking wild. Um. All right.
That was
Let's.
some good reminiscing.
That was some good reminiscing.
That was really good reminiscing.
Black Liquid put me on so much shit. Like, damn, like I would not have gotten a Saturn and gone deep down the Street Fighter Alpha 3 hole without his encouragement.
I mean, it's huge.
How do I
Being
get back to
being a
this?
Saturn kid is a rare thing, and it instills a kind of aesthetic. I wasn't. I'm envious of the people who were. I was. That's why I have such bad taste. Um, I didn't have someone to help me.
God. Um, we struggled through Linux together in 1998. Like we both were like Linux 1998 year Linux on the desktop, and you could play Quake 2 in Linux back then.
Really?
That was about it. Yeah, John Carmack, famous Linux hardliner,
Mm,
was
that's a
like
good point.
kind
I
of
had forgotten about that.
insistent on Linux. Like I think it actually had binaries. I don't think I had to compile it. I think it just straight up had Linux binaries out of the gate. So this is a fun thing because this is how you do. You got to like go from Vort up here. Like that's the. God damn it.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, these assholes are here. Son of a bitch. And then she's just back here waiting. She's just like,
Yeah,
what?
she's ready
She doesn't
for
give
you.
a shit. Yeah, she's ready for it. Come over here. Come on over here. Over here. Yeah, what? Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah, she can
oh
get
no!
me.
That's what.
Ah, shit. You can kind of trap her up on this. Damn it. I'm clearly not. I'm clearly
Oh
just
no!
getting wrecked.
I do like that you like it stays on fire. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I do like that at least the amount of time that it will take me to like remember how to do this boss, means we are going to get like a full like, you know, vision of this character.
Does anything happen if you light all of those things on fire? Is that like is there a stage mechanic there, or is that just?
Um, I don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah.
but we'll see.
We'll probably find out.
We will find out. Because this is just what we do. We just go to it. I will say,
I was
like,
talking to. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I will say, like, this is where you start, like, being like, okay, at least their boss runs this time are mitigated somewhat.
Yeah. I mean, this is not the worst boss run. But,
No.
I was talking to a friend who had finished like an Elden Ring playthrough, and yeah, they just DM'd me. It's like it's finally happened. I'm doing a full replay of all the Souls games again. So yeah, I'm through 1 and Elden Ring and 2, and now I'm doing 3 again. It was like, it's crazy. People are still in that game, like, you know, willing to help at any time. It's like, actually, at one point I had to unplug my PlayStation from my router because people kept invading me. He's like, I just wanted to summon Solaire, and they kept killing me. Oh,
Oof. The grab attack is brutal.
that is, yeah, that's half your health.
Yeah,
right there.
the grab attack is very brutal. I'm actually going to, because these boss fights are very loud.
Yeah, they are.
They're just very loud. And honestly, they don't. I don't really find the music to be that particularly engaging, and the sound effects are not usually that helpful.
No, not particularly.
Like, it's not like, you know, I'm not here waiting for audio cues. That would be sick to see. And son of a bitch, who's shooting at me? Oh, you asshole. Punishment. Punishment.
I did a talk for a virtual talk for Villanova recently for their history department. Thanks to very very cool guy, also paste writer Kevin Fox.
Oh.
For hooking me up with that. And one of the people who did it was like a games musicologist. It's pretty interesting. But one of the things he showed was from Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I mean, Ghost of Tsushima's music's fine, but it's just like this boss fight where it's like, you know what? It's just atmosphere. Like, there's not music here. It's just we don't really need this. Like, you totally just could be listening to the radio while doing this. It's like a couple of little like zithers in the background.
Huh. Honestly, I figured it would be something incredibly overblown, given what like I experienced from, you know, Sucker Punch Studio, like from most of their stuff.
He pointed out that if you approach it it was in service of pointing out dynamic sound design, and like basically, you know, if you approach the game like an action game, the music is a little different. But if you approach the game like a stealth game, the music is different that way too. Um, and I guess there was some music, like there was some sort of like more noticeable stuff when you approached it as an action game. But as a stealth game, like it was really just like birds chirping and crickets, and then like a couple of, you know, era appropriate Japanese instruments. Like, all right, like really, I would say this is more engaging than that was. All of which is to say, oh boy, that's some overkill.
Yeah.
Um, bring back the constant soundtrack of older games. I want to hear the same thing loop 6 times during a boss fight. That's all I want.
That is, yeah. There were some really, there was a really good interview I watched. I think it was actually on YouTube. Might still be on YouTube. It was a while ago, but it was an interview with the two game composers for that took over from Nobuo Uematsu
Okay.
for Final Fantasy 11, and like them talking about one, doing Final Fantasy soundtracks that like were not like basically having to be like, okay, well, Final Fantasy sound design has been fully established by this one composer for years and years and years.
Right.
How do you pick up from that? But then also, how do you pick up from this guy who is so like,
Oh,
god damn, that fucking grab.
it's intense.
It grabbed. Wow, we really kind of fucked up the floor there and everything.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
we definitely left our mark.
It was like, how do you, how do you make a game for, how do you make a soundtrack for 100 hours?
That's such an interesting problem because
For,
like
and like not just 100 hours for like a game. It's like, how do you make a soundtrack for 100 hours for one area, right? Like, because it's the thing. It's we may play a 100-hour JRPG now, but that's the entire game. But like an MMO, like you might spend 100 hours just in like, one
like,
fucking
chill out.
area.
Yeah, people camp in certain areas that they like.
Especially a game like Final Fantasy 11 that was very heavily predicated on camping and
Sure.
like farming, because that's what old MMOs were.
Yeah, I mean even
God
Final Fantasy
damn.
14, you end up like with people just in Ul'dah or Limsa or something like that, just hanging out. You hear that all the time. It just
Yeah.
sits in your head. I remember when I was like really into crafting, I would just I would be humming the tune to Old Charlie and all the time. And for whatever reason, like it is like it. You have to sort of. I would imagine it's some mix, right? Of this boss is so cool. Some mix of
Son of a
making
bitch.
oh no.
She got that grab. Oh wait, I think I survived it though. No, I didn't.
No.
I almost had it.
But it's that mix between like you're almost kind of doing elevator music, but like not in the way that you're actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, oh, this doesn't matter, like it's pointless or whatever. Like you have to make it engaging, but also something that you can tune out. It's so interesting. It must just be unbelievably difficult.
Yeah. Trying to see if this guy was any different, and I can't. And then I realized I was like, I don't remember this guy from 30 hours ago, so it doesn't matter.
The sky?
Yeah, because this is like Bloodborne. We get the whole like they give you the charting of time in Bloodborne as you kind of kill bosses and make your way through plot points. That game moves the environment as much as through a sense of like a day, basically. God damn, why are you this way?
We made a giant boss that was also extremely
Motherfucker.
extremely like powerful but also graceful.
Dave.
What if we made the hardest boss in any of our games?
It's really funny because I remember like when like the game launched, people were out here just like, I'm gonna, you can sequence break. You can come here and kill her right off if you really want to.
Good luck.
Here, go that way. Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. Ah, damn it, Derby.
What a cool place to play it too. Like, oh, it's just every part of this is so neat.
Oh shit. Thought I had the roll off in time. Oh, nope.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
You put the flame on. Yes!
Holy shit. I can't
that was
believe
good.
I can't believe I did that.
I think that was only like I might have my counting off. I think it was like 5 or 6 deaths right before. It wasn't many.
I thought that was going to be the entire episode, Trevor. I'm not even like fucking joking. I was like, we're good. This is what we're going to do
Well, no,
all
that's
night.
what I thought too. I was getting it for the long haul. Whew.
Need a minute
your
for my pacemaker to kick in. just
Your doctor's gonna be calling.
Just underclock me.
Did you play Dark Souls again? Oh man.
Oh.
That was something else. That was really what a boss fight.
Yeah, what a boss fight.
Woo!
Derby, you are very ashen at the moment.
Straight up.
All right,
to a crisp
we're
there.
gonna go fucking spend these souls. And
Intensely funny, by the way, that at the one point you were nearly dead. You got away for the triumphant cool, like we're gonna make it, like we're gonna get healed. And it's like instantly you're unfortunately drinking from the cup of I'm trying to get my my sword on fire.
Trevor, I was spamming the fire on the sword button, and I'm like, why is my health bar not going
Why
up?
isn't it working?
And then I realized I'm like, oh no, that's the sword animation. Fuck. I was so freaked. I got so flipped out too because I was like, we're actually doing kind of okay.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I can't say this right now. Like the worst thing I could say to Dia right now is, oh, and maybe we would have won that one. I was like, I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that. It would be too much.
Okay. So thanks for watching, everyone. All right, here we go. Soul of the Dancer. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength. I wonder what this means. I've been thinking about this because I realize I'm like, usually when they say like one of the, it's like, okay, it's a thing, right? Like it's one of the final bosses. It's like, but here we have, this is not one of the final bosses. This is just a boss.
Right.
So like we say one of the twisted souls, is it just that there are souls out in the world that have just been twisted and those are what all the bosses are, I guess?
Are those the strongest souls? Like
yeah.
when we twist a soul, does it become...
That's the thing. Is it when I see like, twisted souls steeped in strength, twisting and steeping are deliberate acts that you do to things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess it can just be done, things can just get twisted and steep, but like generally speaking, when we think of this, like, in the context of Dark Souls, everyone watching is just like, God damn it, they started strong with like a boss fight that was really sick, and now they're gonna spend 5 fucking hours just talking about bullshit.
Wait, once we're done reading this, just like look at a buttress too.
Right?
That'll get them. No, I agree. I think it is interesting because like the concept here seems to be something along the lines of, someone somewhere did this to them, and in this case, like, it's the Pontiff Sulivain, but that's not typically how
Right. We don't.
Dark Souls works. It's not like there's always an actor, right?
Yeah. Like, or usually we just get like these. This is something that just had in Demon Souls. Things got big because they ate souls, right? Like it's
Right.
just, that motherfucker just ate more souls than the other guys. Um, but like here it says one of the traits is still human strength, and so then we get the Pontiff Sullivan bestowed a double slashing sword upon a distant daughter of the former royal family,
Oh,
ordering her to serve first as a dancer and then as an outrider knight, the equivalent to exile.
my. So that's old Gwyn's family.
Yeah, so we have someone who is related to Gwyn, a distant daughter of the former royal family. So like, um, I don't know that Gwyn had like, brothers and cousins and things like that. He did have a daughter, Guinevere, who I think like she had a husband that she ran away with. I don't know if they had kids and they had kids and they had kids or what happened there. But so, and it's nice to say.
Well,
Um,
there's also the because there's
the
the,
firstborn
the
that we
the
don't
the
talk
person
about.
we met in the
Oh,
in the tower, right? She's a
oh,
distant.
yeah. I guess she is a descendant of because she called, um, uh, uh, God,
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn,
Yeah, her brother.
brother. Yeah. So we've got this weird family tree that's happening between the Dark Souls games. Um, but
I'm sure someone's worked that out somewhere.
and so Pontiff Sullivan, he kind of came in and took over the Boreal Valley. And then was just like, oh yeah, you're the former Royal Valley. You're gonna be my dancer.
Right.
And then he, I guess he got either bored of her or the double slashing. Did the double slashing sword? Is that what, you know, um, kind of began this process of transformation into the monstrosity that we just fought?
Yeah,
Um,
it seems like it's one of those things where the double slashing sword is actually some sort of it's the thing that is also the insult, right? Like
mm-hmm.
it is not only the thing that makes you a dancer, but it's the thing that also makes you a weapon. And
Mm-hmm.
then it's not like the idea of being like a because like the projection of Guinevere is supposed to be like a loving one, right? Like that's Gwendolyn respecting their
Yeah.
sister. So like the idea of being sort of like comely or like fetching or something like that is not a negative thing with the Dark Souls. It can be seen as positive, but like the combination of the two, like with Gwendolyn, or I mean, if you want to go into Elden Ring, like with Millennia, like that's the problem, right? When you are both comely and dangerous.
Right. 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 Yeah. Totally. So we got these swords here that we could convert this into. That may give us a better answer. Paired enchanted swords that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon the dancer of the Boreal Valley. These blades, symbolic of the dancer's vows, are enchanted by dark magic in the right hand and fire in the left, mirroring the pontiff. Um,
Hmm. Dark in the right, fire in the left.
yeah, because and Pontiff Sullivan was the inverse of that. Was the mirror of that.
Right.
Um,
Right.
which I think is I think it's a fun thing that these weapons and that she is a mirror of the pontiff. Um,
Yeah, it is. It is it's the odd sort of like Anor Londo-ish sort of thing where we all of a sudden are like, okay, now we're doing the mirror of Anor Londo. This is Guinevere and Gwendolyn essentially.
yeah, but she became an outrider. After either being done with after at some point, Pontiff Sullivan said, I'm done with you being a dancer. Now you're going to be my outrider.
Right.
the same way Vort was. And as we have kind of picked up on, these outriders all slowly kind of become big corrupted beast-like things.
What was the spell you can get?
Oh, was there a spell for that?
There
Shit.
was.
Wasn't paying attention. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what spell that could be. Oh, god damn it, that's the wrong one.
It's so
This
unfair that they.
is such a weird way of doing things. It was really funny, like when this game came out, and like just missing this dude entirely because I was like, I'm not gonna like walk by all these, you know, silly ass tombs, and you didn't see him because he was small and hiding back here.
Yeah, why would I talk to that guy?
Soothing sunlight. Oh, this is interesting. So this is very interesting. Special miracle granted to the maidens of the Princess of Sunlight. Restores a large amount of HP for self and those in the general area. The miracles of Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, bestow their blessings on a great many warriors. Yeah, so we get this connection to Guinevere, a direct connection to Guinevere.
The princess cherished by all.
Yeah, she was, everyone loved Guinevere. She was, big and busty and made of sunlight.
Yeah,
Like-
we all knew when there was an amazing chest ahead.
Yeah. God damn it. But so yeah, we're not interested in any of those things. That's like
No, that totally makes sense.
it's like
Yeah,
deck
I would
stuff,
think not.
deck stuff, derby, deck stuff.
No thanks. Although there's definitely some characters I've built that I would use those swords with.
I'm trying to remember if I ever like bothered using him. I don't think I did. I am so there are so very few times when like I end up using a boss weapon because I'm just like, but the normal one, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, I think the closest I ever did was a Havel's armor
Speak
run
thine
that
heart's
I did.
desire.
It's like isn't really a boss.
Very well,
It's
then
not a
take
solo
no-
weapon.
Yeah.
It's just a named
that-
weapon, a
Let
named
these
set.
souls withdrawn from
Right.
their vessels,
Okay.
Right? How much? We got two, right?
disparity,
Yeah, we got
elucidated by power,
2 levels. So where could we put that in?
retreating to a darkness beyond the reach of flame.
Ooh, nice
Put
jump
it in
in
strength.
radiant weapon there. 4.
Yeah, get 4 whole points.
It's not bad.
It's not. No.
I've seen worse.
It's that is the funny thing about these games. It's like, oh, it's 4 points. It's like, yeah, it's actually not that bad. I'm gonna put it in vigor just because I want us to get it. We're so close to 40 vigor, which is where I usually stop.
Yeah, let's do it.
Um,
To a darkness beyond the
so
reach.
there we go. Okay.
Farewell, Ami.
Yeah. Did our guy come back yet? No.
Be good if he had.
I'm trying to remember where.
Maybe he's in the painted world. Although that would be a little.
No,
strange,
he's
but-
not in the painted world. I'm trying to remember what the deal there is. And now I'm trying to remember. I'm like, wait, did we actually finish the? Pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure it's just Pontiff Sullivan and what's his face. But I know.
Oh, hello. Can't resist it.
Yeah.
We're just a couple of out.
No. Okay. The kick ring. No.
Can't find anything.
God. Oh,
He's
good hold.
such a loud lad.
Yeah, he is a loud lad.
Where did I
So
go?
upset.
Oh, yeah, because that's why he's so loud.
Really does not like the fact that we're not willing to buy his stuff.
Yeah. He doesn't really have anything that we really want that badly. Like, hold on, I think of what the deal with, what's his
Grey
face
Rat.
is. Yeah.
Do you want me
Because
to look it up, or
no,
you got
I'll
it?
just take a quick peek.
Yeah, that's fine.
Irithel Dungeon. Okay. Don't talk to Sigward. Oh. I think
That's not a
I
good
think
O.
Grey Rat's just dead.
What happened?
There's a way in which Grey Rat could become doomed.
Did we doom Grey Rat
I
somehow?
think we doomed Grey Rat. Okay, so Grey Rat's second outing, Irithel Dungeon. His second scavenging mission becomes available after crossing the bridge between the catacombs and the Boreal Valley, which we did. He will die on this mission unless one of these conditions matches. Sigward is sitting by the kitchen fireplace in Irithel. Don't talk to Sigward and progress past Pont of Sullivan into the Irithel Dungeon, which will move Sigward to the next area. So we didn't move. We didn't do that. We talked to Sigward.
We definitely talked to
Yeah.
Sigurd, yes.
Or if you haven't brought Sigward's armor from Patches and informed Patches of his destination after you sent Grey Rat on his mission. There's a kind of a whole thing between Patches and Grey Rat that you can kind of unlock, which I'm a little sad that I thought you actually, I got it backwards basically. I thought you had to make sure you talk to Sigward, not the other way
Oh.
around.
So what do? Can you give us the Cliff's notes of what happens between them?
You can send, basically you come back and you can tell Patches, and Patches is like, what the hell? And he's like, you can't do that. He's gonna die. I gotta go help him and save his ass. And like, he'll go save his ass. He can also die. You can like, basically he can.
Grey Rat's pretty fragile.
Grey Rat, yeah, he can get busted. Is basically what happens. I think is the deal. Is that like, he gets to drop. He's a great thief, but when thieves, stealth is only as good as what happens when you break stealth. And in Grey Rat's case, when you break stealth, he dies, or when he breaks stealth, he dies. So
I wonder if you ever like find his body or anything.
I don't remember. Do you have any chunks for me? No chunks.
That shard and what's that other one?
Large titanite shard.
Yeah, you have to get someone else's ashes.
Yeah, I think so too. I just didn't know.
It's in the castle. That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Action 1.
Okay. Well, we're not even going to the castle yet. We're just not there yet. We are.
Rush us.
I know. We'll find chunks. I think we can find chunks in this next part.
Chunks is our new thief friend.
Chunks. Chunks would be a good.
Far more sturdy than Grey
If
Rat.
you are currently playing Dragon's Dogma, thinking about playing Dragon's Dogma, or preparing to play Dragon's Dogma 2, Chunks would be a fantastic pawn name. I'm just saying. So we're gonna do some rituals now.
Ooh, okay.
I like this.
Oh right, we have to put the. Ew.
So that's just pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah. It's incredibly hardcore. I'm a little surprised you guys don't have to like take it somewhere or imbibe it or something like that.
Mm-hmm. No, instead it moves out of the way and then a ladder descends. Because when I'm making weird secret ritual, passageways, when I'm like, what would be awesome? Fucking ladder. What if you made people
What if a
climb
ladder
some
dropped?
shit? That would be wild, right? So yeah, so that's
People famously can't get enough of ladders.
can't get enough ladders. Not in Dark Souls.
No way.
All right, so now we're up here. We're in this cathedral that we previously just kind of ducked into before, and now
Right, and we just kind of looked around the floor a little bit.
yeah. So this actually is an interesting like place because it takes us to there's a side zone, or then
Okay.
there's the critical path. Pointless ahead.
Side zone, side zone.
Yeah, no illusion ahead. Yeah, nope,
Yep.
no illusion ahead. Sure enough.
That's why that's such a well loved.
Yeah, good message.
Yeah, great one. I like that. Good job.
Good message. So we can go this way, and what's back here? This is the side zone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love a side zone.
It doesn't open
No.
from this side. Yeah, no.
It does not
Dang.
open from this side zone.
But so we come out this side, and actually we're gonna go take a look at just the critical path part real fast because it's very
Yeah.
fun. And I just want to see something.
Oh.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, so this place is like just kind of wild.
Yeah, I'm kind of picking up on that.
Yeah, I just love this like this entryway, and then this guy's here, and he's like,
There's
"Oh,
a
I've
couple-
been praying, blah 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 blah."
There's a couple of guys there that are sort of freaking me out a little bit. It's
A little
pretty
bit,
cool.
yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, here comes Ghost Rider.
So yeah,
Oh.
that's what I was hoping we'd see because
Gotta get rid of that guy's warlock.
right, like he's just like, and like he heals him like to full strength, like just boom, just no time whatsoever.
What's so frustrating about that is like, he really is like super easy to beat. It's not that tricky to like kill him. It's just very hard to kill him when that guy is also attacking.
Yeah. Titanite shard, really, my man?
That's not much.
No, that's
Pretty weak.
Soul of Crestfallen Knight. So
That's all.
yeah, so he's just a crestfallen knight that just kind of dumped his body there, and this is like his sword over here, presumably. All these dudes just sitting around with like their little head cutting off motif, and then these I forgot what they're called. The statues they put over the tombs.
Yeah, what are those
I
called?
can't remember.
I'm not. It's not even on the tip of my tongue. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
If
I want to
you
say like freeze or something.
yeah,
but it's not right.
if you go and watch the episode of the Gabriel Knight 2 Let's Play I did with M, I actually remembered what they're called there and like talk at length about them. I always think they're fun because like they have the weird memento mori where they put them above like the statue of like the corpse of
Yeah.
like the skeletal corpse, and it's just like sick homie. So yeah, so this
so cool to have that.
this
It's
like
really expensive though. I bet.
I'll bet, yeah. This is just full of just like this is we're going to Lothar Castle, baby.
Yeah. Well, of course these guys would be here, right?
Yeah,
Big
and
armor
like
dudes.
it's just funny because it's like, oh yeah, you fought those guys before, but now they fucking like
Now they
have,
heal.
yeah, now they've got their warlocks. Like, it's an interesting
Ah.
thing that they bring in from oh yeah, got me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally
so like
got lucky number 7.
yeah, so they bring in the idea of the like the necromancer dudes from Dark Souls 1, like, or in Dark Souls 2 that are constantly resurrecting the skeletons. But
Yes.
in this one, they're just like these dudes who are just constantly healing. The
It's a
knights.
lot more annoying than the skeletons.
It's a lot more annoying. Yeah. There's nothing over this way. Is
If
there?
there's one thing we like don't need those guys that hit hard but are sort of slow to have, it's more health.
Well, and they you know, one of the things that they are good at is blocking. Like
Yes.
they've got stamina for days, it would seem. So that is always a struggle to deal with, because they can just keep blocking you, and like it takes a lot of stamina to hit someone who is blocking that aggressively, and to break through their shield. So we're not going that way. That's later. That's later bullshit. We're gonna go over here,
I'm excited.
which is now bullshit.
Yes.
Hey, well, there's some dudes doing some stuff. These guys are over here. They tried their best.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
That's a bad sign for us.
it's not a good sign. It lets you know that this area is not pleasant. It's actually quite dangerous. So as you can see, first time I fought this dude, I sat up here and I just threw lightning bolts at him.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, you get it. Like he doesn't fuck around. And
He looks real serious.
I can't take this. I'm gonna help you, homie. No. Try lightning. It's true. Try lightning. I agree with that.
You should try lightning.
I mean, I could, but I'd rather just.
Oh no, I meant the royal.
So here's
You
this
should
guy.
try
I love.
taking him on.
So yeah, he's just. This is just. Big boy.
Some straight up Arthurian.
This is like the build that like I always want Dark Souls to support for me, but they never really do.
No, no, you can't. You can't actually have like a true tank build.
No, you can't.
Ooh, tank faith build. Check that
Yeah.
out. That's cool.
I mean, that is the classic D&D cleric is, you know, heavy armor, big mace, casting some wild, you know, priest shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, fuck a paladin. Paladins are like, ooh, I'm like a cleric, but I can use a sword. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. No one cares about your sword. Fuck your sword. But so we could take a look down here, and we see there's kind of this nice little forest like region. There's some overgrown buildings out there. There's a little courtyard. There's some mist.
It's beautiful.
There's some whatever the fuck that is down there. I don't think we can see it from here. Oh, no, we can't. But this is a zone, all right. This is one hell of a zone.
Yeah.
It's not like I always found it to be kind of a kick in the balls, but maybe this time, you know, it won't be. Maybe this time. No, yeah, those guys are still there. Forgot about
No,
that.
it's still gonna be a kick in the balls.
Yeah,
Ooh, look at
just
that.
like, yeah, just like I think when I finally did this zone, it was one of those things where I just ran to the boss and just was like, okay, fine. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's right. The floor is toxic because it's a swamp. It's another poison swamp. It's
This
a nice.
is a swamp too.
It's a nice little poison swamp. Only I think it's actually toxic. It's not poison. I think it's
worse. is what
yeah,
you're telling me.
it's worse. And then there are those guys over there, the pus of man or whatever. So I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
like
put
them
fire
at
on the sword.
all,
And we're just gonna run out here. You can YOLO.
The weirdo humanity guys.
Yeah, what do you think about that, bitch? God damn, he's got a lot.
Sheesh.
Oh shit, he's not dead.
Not dead. Jeez.
There we go. Jesus.
Whoa. Come on.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Um. Yeah, so that's what this zone's all about. Like they just let you know right off the bat. Miyazaki wants you to know.
This is a poison swamp.
Yeah,
And there's gonna be
it's
some
weird because
monsters in
it's
it.
got like weird little pockets of poison, and it's got these kind of elevated levels. It's got, here you can kind of run around the poison, but if you run around it, you're gonna miss all of the cool stuff.
It's true.
But also you can only run around so much, and also there's just those guys just sitting here, just kind of wallowing, in this poison crap.
Wallowing.
Well,
They
I mean,
are.
like, what
I
are
mean,
they?
you're not
What
wrong. They are
I don't know
wallowing.
what you would call that. I'd call that wallowing.
Yeah, no, I think I would too.
I'm trying to remember. There's like, oh, he's coming over. Is he coming over? Yeah, he's coming over here. Or maybe he's not. Or maybe he is. Let's
Oh,
see.
he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's coming over. Okay.
Rat
Well, we're just
snake
gonna have to
guy.
just. Oh wait, there's something over there in the poison. Oh, we'll take care of that once. Or did he? Oh no, he's over there. Fine. I wonder if I can just get him from over here. Or maybe I can just run past. Nope. Nope.
Oh, oh no.
Let's see what's over this way. Oh look.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, we love to just unlock a shortcut very quickly. Actually, you go through here. And yeah, let's go this way. See what's over this way. The dragon scale ring.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What does that do?
We'll find out. Oh yeah, it's one of those. You bastard. Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know
no.
if they come back.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I think they do, but I can't remember.
I would have to assume.
Yeah. But see, we get he's gonna stand up here, and there's a knight there, and there's a knight there, and he's just gonna like sit there and just like kill them like the entire fucking time. Basically, is his deal, from what I remember.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's just really annoying. Is there anything else this way? I can't recall, but like that's the shortcut. You go through the one door, you come down here, and then you can kill that guy, and then you get your shortcut to the boss.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so we got the shortcut to the boss. Like that's just.
I'm a little concerned because when you remember a shortcut to the boss, that tip boss is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Yeah, when
Okay.
you remember a shortcut to a boss, it's usually because you have cause to remember why there's a shortcut to the boss.
Uh-huh.
And this, no exceptions here. I think I actually had less trouble with this boss when I first kind of came through here, but he's still, he's not nothing. I just kind of I love this zone. I wish this zone was less kind of filled with bullshit. Because like I don't. Oh fucking yeah, chunk
Yes,
bitches, let's go.
chunk.
I need like 2 more of those, or maybe just 1 more. I don't know.
Is this Lothric? Are we in Lothric Castle right now, or is this
This I think is part of Lothric.
Okay, well, because that's the land of chunks. We're getting close.
Oh, that's some human pine resin, yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. What?
Large titanite shards, some more human pine resin.
Yeah, liar ahead. I don't know what you're lying about, so I'm not gonna say anything about that yet.
Hope there's no liars ahead.
Yeah, I hope so too. I don't like liars. Yeah, no one likes liars.
It's just like ruins all the fun.
Yeah, so we can run down here. Oh, no, we can't go through there. We have to go around here. We can do that. We can just go under here. Pick up a dark gem. Ooh, isn't that neat? We can run back
Dark
here.
gem.
What's back over
Not
here?
useful to Derby, but cool.
There's just like a weird, just a dude back down there. I'm gonna ask this up because it looks like I might have to fight this guy next.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say.
I'm gonna have to fight this guy.
Jeez, a lot of these guys.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, like a little Dark Souls Gundam.
Alright, so I got an ember. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
I like
Well,
embers.
Yeah, that's worth the
Yeah.
squeeze.
Yeah. Let me go up here.
That boss fight, I think that Oh, there we go.
Chunk.
Yes. I think that boss fight took it out of you a little bit.
That boss fight took it out of me.
It's just a guess.
Yeah.
Is it a fair guess, or am I being?
I mean, I think it's probably a fair guess. Pine resin. So much pine resin. I guess like if you really want to do like your weird poison dark build kind of deal.
Well, what does human pine resin actually do? Does it make your?
It
gives it dark.
I think it's dark. Yeah.
Okay. Guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So now we kind of did a circuit of the courtyard.
We killed all the weirdo humanity guys.
We killed all the weirdo humanity guys. We've
Good
still
for
got like the thing that's kind of interesting about this zone is, basically the idea is you kind of like got to kill everything in one go. You got to do it in stages, right? You're not gonna kill this and then one shot the boss. I mean, you might. It's possible. You could technically do it, but ultimately, you're gonna have to like do this in stages, and then you get the shortcut, and then you just run the boss, and you don't worry about any of this shit back here anymore ever
you already
again.
did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense.
That's just the Dark Souls way.
Sure.
Fuck you, buddy.
Good honor there, Lancelot.
All right.
Night shard.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so here's the fun part.
What is that?
It's just a slug.
Oh,
We've
it's
seen
a
this. We've seen those weird
slug.
poison
Yeah,
slugs all over
okay,
the
okay.
place.
It looked a little bit like a shadow mask.
Yep. And the claw.
Claw.
And we got toxic.
Well, it happens. Sorry about all the things that Derby said in Derby's group chat.
Okay. Yeah. There's so few toxic incidents left. I might as well just go ahead and use that. But we got a ring of sacrifice.
completely
That's a
makes
way you can run through this this zone. Also, is using the ring of sacrifice.
No, I never use the ring. We've probably had this conversation 800 times in the show. I never use the ring of sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm not big on them. I don't think they're cheating or anything like that. I just never have cause to use them. Oh, that's right. I gotta jump down and do a thing over there, and I don't remember how to do that. But I thought maybe you just get the stuff here. Maybe they don't actually have those dudes show up. But I thought they showed up. I totally thought that the weird little assassin dudes show up here. But I could be wrong. Like I might just be wrong. That's back there. We did that.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
seem
did
like
I-
there's any
Yeah.
instance of them.
Did I just murk this whole zone in like one swoop?
You just, I mean,
God
you were
damn, I'm a fucking
clinical
murder
about it.
machine tonight.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, wow.
Chatting about everything, and you are just killing
So
all the
yeah,
knights
this
and
two assholes over there. He's not guarding anything. He's guarding the tunnel to the boss. I don't think there's anything from else down that way. Well, I have 5 Estus flasks. I don't think that's enough to get me through the boss.
you don't think so?
Even in my murder mode. No, I don't. I'm gonna throw a firebomb at this guy.
You could always try.
Come on, over here, buddy. You want to come up? Like I could. Like, I mean, I'll... Damn. Shit.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Oh no. Derby taken out
That was
by a
taken
little
out.
stone plinth.
Taken out by geometry. That was so funny. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this asshole. It'll be fine. We got this. And then,
Why would we even worry about that?
why would we even worry about that? Why would anyone worry about that?
It would be silly.
Oh, motherfucker. Wait, did I? Trying to remember. Is it over this way? No, it's over the other way. And I don't think I didn't open the door.
Oh no.
I didn't open the door, Trevor. That's okay, because it's easy to just run over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say the real thing that we accomplished that time around was not. Now we no longer have.
Forgot about this though, because I gotta wait for this now.
Yeah, this guy might get us in that period of time.
He fell through into the thing. That's so funny.
Now
Okay,
he's
come
on
up
the
here.
elevator.
Come on up here, homie.
Maybe he's gonna get curious about where it goes. You never know.
Is he just stuck on the elevator? Or no, he's over there. I see him. It would have been really funny if he just got completely hung up on the elevator, though.
I thought he had.
No, he's just over there. It did hurt him, though. Bye. You want to give me your stuff? Or like Titanite shard. Okay. Now we find out if those things came back. Pretty sure
I hope they didn't.
Pretty sure they do.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a thing over there. Damn it. That's a God. God damn it.
Oh no.
Remember the part where I was doing so sick at this?
Yeah, we sort of we kind of like spoke it. We said,
Yeah.
"Oh, D is killing it in this game," and
Yeah.
then
Or wait,
the
or
game
is it?
decided to punish us.
Is the boss? Is that? Does the shortcut there? Is it up in here? Shortcut's not up this way, is it? No. Or wait. Is this it? No, that's a different one. Never mind. Yeah. I know. You're all like, dude, I'm fancy. I heal my bros. The thing I love about Dark Souls is that like there is this like, if you look at like, are you seriously coming this way? Oh no, that was just
It was a bad monk.
Yeah. Bye, buddy. Give me your stuff. Stop giving me Titanite shards. I don't care about that.
Give us a chunk.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not sure if he has.
I think I only
but
need the 2. But but I think I need 4 after that or something. I don't remember. Now, remind me to like pop off of this. Actually, I won't. I'll remember this time. I'll remember because I'm just gonna just do it right now.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was like, I know exactly how much health I can afford to burn here. That's the shard. Yeah.
Ooh, a shard.
Yeah, we love that. We love to see it.
That's great news.
There we go. Now I have. Yep. So they're back, and that sucks. But
I guess that's not a shocker yet.
yeah, it's not like Titanite chunk. This is a fun place where you can be like, you can at least snipe that guy and get him off your deck, which is really handy.
Yeah.
For this like early part of the game, and then or really early part of the zone, I should say, not early part of
I
the
was
game.
gonna say, could you like, is this a common thing to sequence break into this section?
You could like.
I mean, it seems like a bad choice.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily do it, but you could do it. Where is the thing? Where's the contraption that makes the thing come back down?
Oh, that thing.
there
it is. Right by all those blood spots.
Right?
What's that about?
All the people who died trying to make this shortcut happen. Okay. Hey, buddy. All right. Now we go up and. Oh, wait. It wasn't the one with the door. What is... Oh, right. Right.
Huh?
I forgot. This is like...
What's this?
Yeah.
So it's a real autumnal scene up here.
Yeah. So it's a real autumnal scene up here. I forgot about this. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is like the back way into Lothric Castle, or is like the deal there or something. I'm trying to, don't entirely remember.
Pretty neat.
Titanite scale.
Well, that'll be useful down the line.
This is like such a weird.
So empty.
Yeah, so there's all this shit.
Well, I mean, it's never.
I'm just gonna
it's
run
never
through
actually
here.
Empty, is it?
Titanite
we go.
chunk. Here's the door. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's just a weird shortcut if I remember correctly. Nothing.
That's neat.
There's-
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like the decay and the falling leaves. That's really cool.
Yeah. But there's these dudes like
They're just healing each other.
they're you know.
They're without knights.
Yeah, they're just like kind of weird priests with their weird little swords and hang on here. This guy's got no head. They took their heads off. See,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how
Look at
that's
that,
how
they're holding their head-
hardcore committed.
Right after the ceremony, we were
Yeah.
talking about that before, and
Yeah, and then
well,
there
I mean,
they are.
Kind of know why they do.
There they are with no heads, and they buff these thralls, which is
Oh, the gray rat guys. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
See, that's why gray rat couldn't survive. Can't handle that.
I mean, no one can handle that.
Well, some people can handle it for more than one hit.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Some people can handle. Derby is not the omnipotent killing machine that we always know her to be.
I mean, she is an omnipotent killing machine, but it would take 2 slashes
Yeah,
to kill Patches.
that's true. Okay, so the doorway's open now. So yeah, so then we can run through here, and then we run over the thing, and there's a weird shortcut that was reminding me of this that comes later, but we're not there yet. Morsel. But yeah, so we're gonna leave that up because what we're gonna do the next time is we're gonna run past all those dudes down here.
This is very. This is like this whole area is. I hesitate to say because it's such a like a buzzword, and I just used it in something I was writing. But like, it is. I don't know. The whole Lothric Castle space feels very liminal. Like it feels like you're just kind of in a waiting room.
But
Not in a bad way. Like I'm not trying to say like it doesn't have character. It really does. But it feels almost like it's like that last area in Near Automata where it's like the white castle built up everywhere out of data, but it just kind of looks blank and sort of nothing. It feels like that here. Like obviously there's a ton of enemies, but it feels like everything's sort of gone.
yeah,
Cool.
it is weird because like they do a thing where I mean a lot of this, and this is one of my things with Bloodborne is that like Bloodborne feels a lot like it's kind of built up out of just assets. It doesn't really feel, and it simultaneously feels overly level designed, but also under kind of architecturalized.
Okay. Yeah.
And like that's, you know, at the same time it's trying to do all these weird architectural things with Lothric Castle and like the kind of garden around Lothric Castle. But like it doesn't make sense as like from an architectural standpoint, but at the same time there are things that you that aren't like these are level design best practices, like it kind of defies a number of things about level design that we by this point understand as like this is what levels are supposed to do.
Yeah.
So it is interesting in that regard.
Yeah, I honestly, I think it's pretty neat. The just like I don't know, like just the fact that you get these I don't know, you get these spaces that are it feels more lost and like depressing and broken, right, than does Anor Londo, which I know Anor Londo is supposed to feel that way, so it's a little bit like it's a little shocking to actually come through successfully.
Yeah. Okay, well we need 2 more chunks, but we've got 2 chunks already, so that's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, got our chunks.
Not bad.
For our heavy
Pretty
greatsword
good.
+7. Now.
So 2 more chunks, and then I guess we're gonna it's like we need slabs at that point.
We need 1 slab.
Oh, just 1 slab. Okay.
Because you do 8. We do chunks. It's like I guess it's maybe 4 chunks, and then either 6 or 8 chunks, and then 1 slab to +10.
Okay. I thought there was another thing after slab.
I don't think so. I don't think. I think scale is the Twinkling Titanite. Or, yeah, that's highest level. Scale is the soul transposed weapons. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you go Titanite, large Titanite chunk, and then something, and then or then more chunks, and then slab. And slab is just like that's it. Because you only get a couple. You get like 1 or 2 slabs, I think, per.
We
new
have
game.
how many slabs? Oh, we have. Wait, we don't have slabs. We have scales.
We got scales. Yeah, that's for soul weapons. But like,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
interesting.
Things that
thought scales were for leveling up.
No, they're for soul transposed
Oh, a
weapons.
soul transposed weapon. Huh.
Yep.
See, I'm just making all sorts of assumptions.
Yeah. See, so chunk reinforced weapon to +9.
Ah, okay.
I'm
excited. I can't wait to see how absolutely crushing this weapon can be.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. All right, let's give the boss a try.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
What changed your mind on giving the boss a try?
I just feel like we should just do it just to see. And where's that?
I agree. I think it's gonna be fun. I think this is a good, like, if there was any way to plan this out, I think this would be a good way to plan out the VODs in that you can you get a shot to sort of see what you're going to be watching for next week. But
Yeah.
since it's Dark Souls, there's absolutely no way to do that, of course. But you know,
Where is the fucking... Okay, it's, yeah, Dance with the Boy of Valley. I was like, it's the zone's Lothar Castle. Where's the fucking Lothar Castle? The one that I want. Oh, right. Yeah. All
there we
right.
go.
Let's...
We got the shortcut.
Yeah, we got our weird shortcut that's full of guys. But we're not going to worry about...
Avoid the guys. Avoid
No,
them.
we're just gonna avoid the guys. We're just not gonna.
Avoid the
We're just,
guys. It's fine.
they're gonna be over there doing their thing. We don't care. We don't care
Let 'em
about
live.
you. We don't care about you. We're gonna run back here. We don't care about you. We don't run out here. We don't care about any of you.
They're gonna try and get our attention. Gotta say no thanks.
Yeah, we're gonna say no. We just say nope, not today. And then we gotta remember where we drop off. Is it? Nope, it's right there. Okay. Well, we used some Estus. That's a little bit too eager to jump off, but that's fine.
That is okay.
The Consumed King's Garden. That's the name of this place. The Consumed King's Garden.
I mean, it absolutely speaks to what's going on here. In
Yeah.
that we get the kind of consumption.
Yeah, and I think it's just I just think anytime we get something called like the Consumed Anything, I think that's sick as hell. It is extra interesting given that last time we fought. I'm gonna Ember up here. Why not?
Excellent.
Let's just make this a fun time. I don't think there's anyone. No one drops there. I always thought people should drop. I always dropped my sigil up here because I was like, you're coming this way. You're gonna do the boss fight. I can help you with like these assholes, right?
Right.
People never really wanted to do that.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
Feels like it kind of an obvious spot, to be honest with you.
Like, yeah, it seems to me like that's the spot where you would drop your sigil and you guys would all have a good time.
It's the problem with the world these days. No one wants to have a good time.
Oh, don't kick me in the face.
Especially not this guy.
Oh, Jesus, homie.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Cool it. Oh, man.
oh.
So that's the boss, right?
No, that's. I wish that was the boss. Damn. Okay, we're just gonna this time we're just gonna run. We're just gonna do the boss. I was like, I'm gonna clear the guys out, see if anyone's around here, see what NPC summons they give you, because it's always interesting which NPC summons they give you.
Yeah, I find it fascinating.
For the dancer in the dark, or the dancer in the dark, for the dancer of the Boreal Valley, for your private dancer. Dancing for money. You can summon the Swordmaster if you kill him, but like you haven't killed Vort yet. I think is the deal. Like there's like a weird, yeah, it's a whole thing.
That's cool.
Son of a bitch, are you gonna actually come after me?
Oh yeah.
Jerk offs.
Poor soul.
God,
Yeah, really.
It like regurgitated his body. That's so funny. There we go. All right, let's hit that Estes, and let's go meet this Consumed King.
Yeah.
I think I can just get by that with the one guy. I'm pretty sure I can just make it into the fog gate. I like that this guy just one hit, boom, he's down.
Yeah, there's nothing going on.
All right. So we just got to get past. We just got to put this asshole over here. Oh shit!
Guy with the broadsword is brutal.
Yeah, they're no fucking joke. Okay, here we go. In here. And here we are.
Yes. Gross.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up, for he is all that I have.
Yeah.
It's a Seath-looking guy.
He's a Seath-looking guy, which is it becomes an interesting thing the way his whole deal is. Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? Now, show yourself, Ocelot. My dear little Ocelot.
Yeah, I
that's
forgot he's like
real,
this.
Whoa. Also a Seath move.
Yeah.
Dramatic fight style change. So is he supposed to be blind?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So we got a Lear kind of moment going on here.
Dodge the wrong direction. Shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, he gets fast and frantic when he realizes that he baby dead, basically.
Hey, where could the baby be?
But if you listen closely, you can hear the baby crying.
Oh yeah. The baby's not dead. Ghost baby.
Son of a bitch.
You staggered him. My goodness.
Oh my god, I did it.
You staggered him.
Holy
One
shit.
shot. First try.
Damn.
Unreal.
Damn.
Yeah, you are on one tonight.
I am on one tonight.
Unbelievable.
There we go. That's Dark Souls, baby.
Do we ever get to meet Ocelot?
So that's the thing. You don't. Yeah, like there's no baby, there's no like thing to look at here. There's no like texture on the ground or anything like that. There's nothing. It's just, you know, it's just Osiris is down here and he's just all fucked up. And he is like possessive of this child. He's transformed. He's kind of guarding these weird tablet walls, and we push through here. Where does this take us? It takes us. Is there anything back here that's interesting? There's some trees. And this takes us to a very interesting place. that we'll do next time. We're not gonna do it now because I got 64,000 souls on me.
That doesn't seem like a good idea to risk this.
Yeah. But
Well,
that.
I'm very interested in this place.
Yeah.
This is
No.
neat.
This place gets interesting and also very fucking difficult. But it gets interesting.
No one is buying that you find any gold anymore.
Yeah. So this is the soul of consumed Osiris. Soul of Osiris, the consumed king. One of the twisted souls, blah, blah, blah. Osiris went mad, trying to harness his royal blood for a greater purpose, leading him to the heretics of the Grand Archives, where he discovered the twisted worship of Seath, the Pale Drake.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like, I think we can, let's see if we get what more we get from.
Well, also that idea of trying to harness the bloodlines and the great archives, that's also sort of the scholar of the first sin as well. There's that.
Yeah. No,
color to it is also.
we love when kings are trying to like, dig up their bloodlines and like try and do weird shit, and then they find uncover all kinds of weird heresies.
Oh yeah.
We love when
Best.
people uncover heresies. But let's see what we got. Okay, so we get we get white dragon breath. Emits crystal breath of Seath the Scaleless. Crystal breath has piercing qualities. Sorcery of the deluded consumed king Osiris. Seath's research seemed to strike a chord with old Big Hat, who, in his mad, disrobed state, made divine work such as this his own. Osiris was no doubt edified by this.
Old Big Hat.
So, Trevor, we have this thing over here. It's 10,000 souls. Do you have an idea of what it might be?
Oh,
It's a
is
big
that the
sword.
Moonlight Greatsword?
It's the
Yay!
Moonlight Greatsword.
I knew it.
Legendary dragon weapon associated with Seath the Pale Drake. Charge strong attack to limit its unleashed moonlight wave. Osiris, the consumed king, was infatuated with the search for moonlight, but in the end, it never revealed itself to him. Yeah.
This is just some guy who was desperate for. Listen, the Lear analogies are I was not wrong to make them. Let's just say.
No, you're not. I love my thing that I love this is like the way the amount of work that Consumed is doing in his title.
Yeah.
Like it's so good because not only is he is consumed with these obsessions, he's intellectually consumed. He is consumed
Certainly
by his
physically consumed.
birthright, and he is physically consumed. Yeah, like this, like it's so funny because like this is like one of like my zones where I was just like, I love this dude so much. I was always is kind of disappointed that he just gets this like very kind of truncated side story, and that there's not
I wish there was more about like him and Ocelot and stuff. I mean, it's clear that it's leaning into what you see with Moog in he's the blood guy, right?
Yeah.
In Elden Ring, Moog and Hister, and then also of course the woman in the academy. I can't remember her name, but
yeah, Rhea Lucaria.
yeah. What's her name?
I've seen so much Yuri of her, you would think that I would have her name memorized, but somehow no. The timeline really loves her and what's her face? Melania
is her name.
Yeah,
her and Melania. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Renala. She has her sort of child, and I mean, there's clearly some elements kind of being worked out or kind of played with here. Let's see, Ocelot Dark Souls. Just throwing around. Final Ocelot theory. Are Dark Souls 3?
Final Ocelot theory. Love that.
No. Let's see. What's the final Ocelot theory? Oh boy, this is long. Ocelot is Prince Lothric's birth name. Interesting. Osiros. King Lothric is a real name. Osiros. Queen of Lothric is a real name. Guinevere. I'm confident that Prince Lorien would have been called Prince Lothric. The child of dragons, Prince Lothric shares the general traits of a half-breed with pale white
Very
skin.
well, then tuck it.
No. The dragon is an ocelot.
Manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire.
Oh, here we go. Cut content from. Oh my
Ashen,
god.
may the
Cut content from Dark Souls 3 includes an unused audio file with what appears to be the sound of a crying baby murdered. Not sure, sure how you pull that off, but
Yeah.
this file was probably intended to be used in Osiris' boss fight during the transition first and second phase, and it would most likely represent Ocelot when Osiris is disposing of his son. Very Chronos of him. In alpha stages of game development, Ocelot had a static character model to be made to be carried by Osiris, the consumed king, depicting an overlarge, malformed baby. The model was cut from the final game for unknown reasons, though it is likely due to Osiris murdering him in the second phase of the boss fight. See, honestly, I gotta tell you, I like what we get here much better.
Yeah, I don't want him carrying a weird deformed baby. I think it's much more interesting if he's just, we just assume he's just got,
Yeah, there's something ghostly about it. There's something sort of like, has he gone mad? Is he actually hearing something there? It's like way more interesting that way. The whole like
Ashen
edgy,
one.
like, oh, he kills his son. Like,
yeah, no, it's, and like, it's funny because like I thinking about like, like Miyazaki's the whole story of him with the undead dragon covered in like maggots and like, things like that. And just being like, no, give it, I want something, draw something with dignity, blah, blah, blah. But like, I think in this instance, like, yeah, like that's the thing here is that, we want something, we want, having the giant baby, that is like such a, like that's what the Soulsborne derivative games would do.
Yes.
Like that's a
Yes.
like that's such like
so
a kind of
messed up and like dark.
yeah, that's what like the American or like the Czech like dev team decides to do for their Souls, like yeah.
Like I wanna believe that the baby model was taken out not because of technical or concerns about the rating or whatever. I want to assume someone in the team had a moment of lucidity, like, what would be better?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's true, but it's what I choose to believe.
Yeah, no, but also I mean, like, it's just better if he's already lost.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
But I just realized there's the dancers stuff is here. And we actually there's like a bunch of stuff here that like we haven't taken a look at yet. We should probably just take a quick look at. Yeah. I don't think there's any Osiris stuff. I think it's just but we have the dancer's crown worn by the dancer of the Boreal Valley. The mirage like Aurora Veil. So this is technically called the Aurora Veil. Is said to be an article of the old gods, permitted only for direct descendants of the royal family. Yeah.
That's interesting.
This is the armor of the dancer. The black eyes of the pontiff eventually transformed the dancer into a beastly creature, her armor fusing with her own hide.
Wow.
So that means if we get this armor and wear it, we are wearing the hide of the dancer of the Boreal Valley.
Right. It's essentially like the leather.
Yeah.
Boreal dancer leather.
But it's also this skin. It is this woman's skin.
No, you're right.
Like, so yeah,
Put
same
my
thing
hand
here. The
gloves
black eyes.
on that are someone's skin hands.
But so it's the pontiff, Pontiff Sullivan's, the black eyes of the pontiff. So just his weird abyssal lechery, connection to the dark, is what, transformed the dancer, which is really interesting.
The Pontiff really is like one of the more like out and out evil characters in
He's
Dark Souls.
it's so funny because he is so just upfront evil, and he's also like so upfront, like like a pivotal villain in the game. Like he's like a straight up just villain,
Yeah.
and you know, in positioned as such. But like he also kind of just like, you know, he just shows up to just like just, you know, for you to just kill him, and that's it, and it's over and
Yeah,
done.
it's again like it's another instance where like you can definitely blame it on bad writing. And say
Yeah.
like, well, why didn't he get like you know, well, no, they were making Bloodborne or whatever. But like, part of me wants to believe that there's a choice being made there where they're like, no, the grand villain doesn't actually get um, any more interesting thing than a small
Ashen
villain.
1.
Yeah. No, and like I kind of, honestly, I kind of dig it because it is just
Yeah.
like, you know, you kill the villain halfway through the game. Like if there is a villain to be killed, it's him, and like we kill him, and there's no ceremony about it. No one really gives a shit. The
Right.
guy who we, you know, by the time we get there, the guy who like was like talking to us about like, you know, giving us progress updates basically on like what we were doing, he's gone, right? You know,
Yeah, he's vanished a while
I
ago.
don't, yeah.
I don't even. He didn't even like leave like a stuff.
I
this
don't.
time.
We got his shield or his sword, I think was the deal. But he doesn't come back because I don't think he comes back.
Didn't he go hollow?
He goes, yeah, he goes hollow, and like normally he would like try and attack us, but I think because I didn't do the whole dog, like I think because I didn't do the whole invasion line, because yeah, here's his sword right here. He just like leaves it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think because I don't do the whole like the player
Blue
killing
Sentinel.
invasion line. I don't think he shows back up, but maybe. Um, he might. I don't actually remember what the next zone has surprises in store for us, and
I'm so excited. This game
yeah.
has been surprising. I have to admit, there's a lot that surprised me.
There's a lot that surprised me. There's a lot that just like, you know, still like just kind of rubs me the wrong way, and still it's disappointing, and still just feels a little awkward and ungainly. But I am surprised by how much this game has surprised me this time through. When
Yeah,
it did
I really
not.
thought I kind of had its number, and I was not entirely. I mean, there are parts. Yeah, like you're right. Like especially that early bit, right? Like in that village and everything. That was torturous. Um, but I don't know. Like there's some stuff in here that's like really cool. They're
Yeah,
actually like doing quite a nice job of returning to some of these places.
yeah. Um, uh, I will say, Lothric Castle is like my least favorite zone of the game. Thankfully, we're not going to be doing that next week. We're going to be doing this other thing. But like
As a zone to play through, it feels awful.
as a zone, Lothric, like the full, once you do the full extent of Lothric too, because it's like, you know, we get the teaser with the, you know, we get the high wall of Lothric, and that's like our teaser, and then like we
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Eventually, we come back. We do the consumed king, and we'll have the zone after the consumed king, and that's like interesting. But then we go back to the Lothric Castle proper, and like, I just
Well, the high wall was not also not very
the
good. I remember
the
that.
high wall was like, okay, this is your introductory zone, but you're not impressing me here. Like you have not Boletaria at me.
Right, exactly.
Like Boletaria was genuinely interesting in making me go and cut like, you know, the portcullis cables to open the gate and things like that. There's a lot happening in Boletaria. This doesn't do that.
Not even
And
a
then
little.
when we return to it, it also doesn't do anything that we expect.
Can't wait to return to the wall, the part that I like.
Yeah,
maybe
so it's
the
like
second least.
it's
a shame.
it's a shame. It's a misstep, but we'll get through it, and we'll kill some princes, and that's Dark Souls, baby. Killing princes.
Nothing better than that.
Trevor, where can the people find you? What have you been up to this week? And
People can find me on the No Cartridge podcast. Bit of a delay in some things outside of my control and my control. So this week's is a little late, but we have some really cool stuff. In the past, we talked to. I think we actually probably the same stuff up there. Maybe there's 1 or 2 new episodes, but since we last spoke. But the one really cool thing I've been doing a bit of an advent calendar for the Substack, which I started up again. Days I'm missing, I'm doubling up on later, so there will be 31 little things, or I guess, yeah, no, my advent calendar goes to 31. So 31 little things to read as it goes on. There's been some interesting stuff there. I'm gonna post the once we're done here, I'm gonna post the paper that I presented the other night as one of the because I think there's some interesting ideas there, and that's been fun. So far, it's all been free. There'll be some as well, but by and large, the Substack is free. So if you're interested in reading stuff as well, that'll be well worth your time. And that's just at I never remember which goes first, the Substack or the No Cartridge. But if you just Google Substack and No Cartridge, you'll find it.
And if you check the description down at the bottom of this, especially because Discord is punishing me for being mean to them about their mobile app by making you pop in and out a little bit there. Yeah. Links are in the description. Go click on them. Go and subscribe to Trevor's Substack. Go and subscribe to No Cartridge. Put the podcast in your ears. Trevor, I hope you've been playing Flower, Sun, and Rain because we need to do our Flower, Sun, and Rain podcast.
You know it. Let's schedule it. Let's get it on the calendar.
All right. So yeah, look forward to that too. And we will be back in theory next week, barring any calamity or holidays.
Are there holidays next week?
No, I don't think it's Christmas next week. Better not be.
I was like, is there a new holiday?
Trevor,
Did they add one?
I have lost all sense of time and proportion.
Listen, I'm with you, and also if you told me they added a holiday, I would. So.
I mean, I'm sure there's a holiday, but it's the one that involves us taking time off from doing this. I don't think so. We'll be back hopefully next week, and we're gonna do the Mystery Zone.
Can't wait. I hope you are still in absolute crusher mode. That'll be.
God, I hope so too, because the next zone is fucking hard, Trevor. It's if you don't remember it, it sucks, but it's also great, and we're gonna do that. All right, you can find me at Dialacina everywhere. I have nothing new. Just keep an eye on the Patreon, patreon.com/Dialacina. Keep an eye on the YouTube, which you're already watching this on. So just go hit subscribe. And if you click the little bell, you'll get notifications whenever I post new stuff. But yeah, you probably already done that or something like it, though, if you're watching this deep in my Dark Souls 3 Let's Play. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Tell people about it if you like it. Let your friends know. And we'll see you next time. And remember, all is for the best in this, the best of all possible souls. Bye, y'all. Whew.
Sign off.
That was
intense.
That was so much. God damn.
Yeah. You died 10 times by my count. I could be wrong. Those early deaths were fast and furious, and I was really enjoying watching the Boreal Dancer. So I might not have counted as well as I should, but by the best of my ability, it is 10.
Okay, I could always run through real fast and just see how many you died screens show up.